Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Let's see. Everything good. Looks like we're where we need to be. So yeah, we're I don't know what we're doing. It's an empty day for the schedule, so I didn't really know what game I wanted to play. And I was like, well, we could finish Ravenous Devils, we could play some more Satisfactory. But I wanted something a little new, a little refreshing, something different. So I have no idea what this game is. It's a survival game of sorts. It looks like we're on a alien planet or Mars or something. It's got to do with ash, I'm guessing, and walkers. So like zombies maybe? I don't know. We just gotta survive. So without further ado, let's jump into this. Man, this game is loud. I'm gonna have to turn that volume down. That is loud. Get a cutscene. Very exciting. Day 13, almost 2 weeks ago, the third squad left the Citadel in search of the legendary Dome of Domes. Alright, so we got little survival domes. Cool beans. The squad members, Petra, the captain, Shin, the warrior, Kali, the diplomat, and Nadir, the scout, have been picking their way cautiously through the deadly, unbreathable, and ash-filled outside air. Alright, so you can't breathe outside. It's a lot of ash. The squad is the last hope of survival for the 200,000 souls of the Citadel. Having crossed the desert canyon of the north, they have finally arrived in view of the Ash Plains Beacon, a crucial milestone in their search for the legendary refuge. 200,000 people. That's a lot of people we gotta keep up with. The Ash Plains, Day 13. Here we are with our little squad, okay. So, what do we do, game? Welcome to Ashwalkers. You can move around the game world with left click. Okay, and it moves the whole squad. Got it. Alright. I guess we'll head over to whatever this is. There's something here too, actually. So we can kind of interact with the world around us. Can we look around? Doesn't look like it. Let's move over here. See if we can grab some stuff. You need to help your squad survive bad weather, hostile forces, and the passage of time. Find a resource to gather before carrying on. Alright, I guess we'll gather this one. Left click to gather the resource. Alright, you can gather resources in exchange for energy. Petra is exhausted. Change squad gatherer with right click. Okay. Hold down to collect. Okay. Okay. Cool. And then that, okay, I see. So that cycles through like who we're using. KE-14 Outpost, one of the furthest refugees from the Citadel. Used by Pathfinders to glean meteorological and cartographical data. One of the beacons containing data on the Dome of Domes should be located here. Cool. Cool beans, brah. What we got here? Savage painting. This painting was produced no more than a few weeks ago. The symbols of brutality and barbarity are depicted with respect. Could this be a warning of dangers to come? From a crave assassination with the wolf. Alright, cool beans. We'll just keep on moving, I suppose. The beacon. Several days after leaving the Citadel, the squad explores an abandoned outpost. The Pathfinder's information was correct. One of the beacons that will guide them to the Dome of Domes is indeed right here. Alright. Can we interact with it? As Kali starts hacking the beacon's data, Shin keeps a vigilant watch of the outpost exits, scanning for any potential threats. Meanwhile, Nadir begins preparing the trail the squad will take through the ashes as Petra uses the radio set to contact the operator. Cool. The speaker of rudimentary radio crackles and hisses before the reassuring voice of the operator is heard. Congratulations on behalf of the Authority. You've reached the first beacon. Now you must decide on your strategy to reach the second. So throughout our adventure, you will need to make decisions to progress so we can keep moving, plan ahead, and act fast. Every obstacle in our path will be destroyed. We seek to understand the world and prepare ourselves to meet it. We shall be invisible and therefore invincible. I like that one. I like this one. Diplomacy could be interesting. You never know what you'll discover or find. Let's start with the diplomatic approach until we know what we're dealing with. The squad members favor diplomacy and confidence. With optimism and belief in his voice, the operator agrees with the plan. At the next wave, the Citadel will collapse. Our hopes lie with you, scouts. Be cunning, be triumphant. The radio signal goes dead, and the squad resumes their determined march. Alright, cool. You should set up a camp before continuing your expedition. Okay. So we're kind of learning all the things. Distribution. The stronger your campfire is, the more efficient your camp activities. Oh my god, I am tired. Man, the stronger your campfire is, the more efficient your camp activities and resource consumption will be. Add 2 combustibles to the fire to continue. Alright, do we drag and drop? Okay, there's 1 and 2. You need to keep your squad members' level of sanity, warmth, and energy as high as possible using the meager resources available. If a character runs out of one of these values, they will begin to lose health points. Give Kali a ration to continue. Alright, eat up, good friend. If the health of one of your characters reaches 0, they will die. If 3 squad members die, the game is over. Give Shin some medicine to continue. Alright, Shin. There you go. Give you some medicine. Other camp tasks are available in the scheduling section. Consult your schedule to continue. Alright. Let's see what we got. Man, this looks complicated. I don't know what we got ourselves into. You need energy to gather resources and walk on. Grant Petra a rest to continue. Okay. A squad member's level of hope improves or reduces the efficiency of their tasks, their consumption, and some event choices. Select Kali and Nadir to have conversation in order to continue. Ah, I see. So we drag them over. Okay. Squad members can also stand guard to protect the rest of the squad from danger or explore to try to find resources. Assign Shin to one of these 2 tasks to continue. How's Shin doing? Is Shin okay? Wish I could see like their stuff. Let's do some exploration. Let's be a little daring. We'll go ahead and confirm that. We'll see what happens. Speaking in sign language. Interesting. How come you know the Pathfinder's sign language? It's complicated, but let's just say that I was a quiet little girl who loved libraries. Interesting. Got quite a vocabulary there, mysterious bookworm. You are well read. I guess that makes sense too, because they're wearing like helmets and stuff for the ash, so it'd be really hard to communicate unless they had some kind of like radio set. So I guess that makes sense that they would want to talk in sign language. Very interesting. Alright, Shin has returned from exploration empty-handed. Well, boy, that was a waste. Alright. A trail of Pyroclastic clouds glows on the horizon. The squad members watch the terrifying sight from afar. So it is a volcano. The ash is because of a volcano. Time spent carrying out camp tasks diminishes the charges of your campfire. Increases the danger of negative future events. And uses up time. Okay. So you now know the basics of squad survival. You'll have to find out the rest for yourself. Good luck. May your squad save the Citadel from destruction. Alrighty, let's pick up our camp and GTFO. We're all looking a little bit better. We got a little bit of warmth. Let me see, can I... There we go, there's the menu. Let's get that audio fixed up here real quick. That is very loud. Looks like right there, let me... There we go. Okay, so that should be good for you guys. Hopefully not too loud. I don't want the game to be too loud. Alright. So let us continue. I apologize if anyone needs a bandage. You'll just have to try not to bleed anywhere. Thanks, Nadir. You're such a pal. Such a helpful crew member. So yeah, it looks like we're just kind of in an explorative world. Kind of neat. I see some resources up here along our path. I'm curious if there's like combat, if we run into anything, if we'll have to like fight it or whatever. Be interesting. Alright, zooming in, we're in a new area now. Cool. Okay, so resources have little... Oh, there we go. Well, here's our combat question. Through the mist, the squad members spy the silhouette of a wolf. The scrawny beast bares its fangs, growls, and moves to attack. We can shout to frighten the wolf. We can run away, attack it head-on, or light a fire. That will consume our firewood, which we don't have a lot of. There is more up ahead, though, so we could take a chance and sacrifice some resource. What should we do? What should we do? Let's try the campfire. I'm curious to see. Alright, okay, so it's kind of like a decision thing. The squad members light a fire to scare the wolf away. The frail creature panics at the sight of the flames. With one swift blow, Petra kills it. Wow. The squad members dissect the carcass for meat. So we lost food, or we lost wood, but we found some food. So that actually was pretty good. So let's come over here and let's collect some stuff. So who do we have right now? Is this Petra? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and collect this. Your energy's not horrible. Alright. We should try to find some first aid supplies just in case, right? I mean, we could. Let's go ahead and switch up characters. So we're now on Kali. Kali has a good amount of energy. So let's check this out right here. See what we got. Ooh, we got some meat. Alright, alright. We'll get some food. We'll use a little bit of energy. Now we have a crap ton of food. We do need wood, though. I think we picked up a little bit of wood. Oh, hey, it's a fellow traveler. Hello, fellow traveler. The campfire. The squad members notice a campfire in the distance. There, a hooded figure can be seen warming his hands. Let's approach in peace. And just see if, like, we'll play this one. This playthrough we'll do very diplomatically. See what happens. The squad members approach, hands raised in the air. From beneath his hood, the young savage greets them with a smile. Kali enters into conversation with him, and the savage invites him to sit and eat with him. Okay. Let's rest with a watch rotation. We'll play it a little bit safe. You know, we don't want to. You know, we don't want anything too crazy to be happen to us. The squad decides to rest while remaining vigilant. The deer talks with the savage but keeps his distance. The savage mentions him A group of savages to the north called the Hound. After the rest of the squad members arise, they all leave without fanfare. Alright, so everybody got a little bit of rest. That's good. Doesn't look like there's anything here we can really interact with, so we will continue. I kind of like this. This is kind of a cool little setup they got for... It's just like we're traveling through a story and making decisions. Kind of cool. I like it. Oh, here we go. We can choose to go left or right. So this is like literally just a decision-based game. I like that. That's really cool, actually. So let's see. The Ash Valley. 2 paths open before the squad. To the west lies a territory inhabited by wild animals, if the tracks in the ash are to be believed. To the east sprawls a cold, rugged, winding valley. So we can try to sneak through the eastern path, or we can go to the west. I see a lot of resources on the eastern path. There are a couple to the west as well, but it looks like there's way more to the east. Let's take the more hidden approach, and we're going to go to the east. The squad decides to enter the winding valley. Nadir assures the rest of the squad that this path is safer because it will be easier to hide away from threats. Alright. Well, let's see what we got. We're on Kali right now, so let's go ahead and see what we have here. We don't have to pick up everything we come across. I apologize if anyone needs a bandage. Okay, so they're just saying the same. Oh, hey, we got medical stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and collect that. That'll be good to have on hand. Let's go around the rock this way, see if there's anything. There's something over here, it looks like. Keep coming. There we go. We got more meat. I don't know if it spoils. Let's take a look. Can I open my backpack? I would like to open my backpack. I guess I can't. We have 6 meat, 6 food. And it does take a little bit of energy. Kali's alright. Shin needs to warm up, so we do need to place a camp pretty soon. Let's keep walking for now. I want more firewood because we only have a little bit left, and we definitely need more. Now what's going to happen here? The hunt. The squad crosses a plain broken up with protruding razor-sharp rocks. Suddenly, anxious, Shin motions to the rest of the squad to stop for a moment. The deer appears around and assures Shin that there is no danger on the horizon. Let's trust him. He's a spooky kind of tracker-looking person. I think their judgment is good. Let's stop and wait. Oh wow. The squad decides to halt and take shelter for a while. After taking refuge between 2 massive shards of rock, the squad members suddenly see a large and menacing pack of wolves prowling around them in a circle. They are trapped and need to find an escape. So we do not have enough wood now to start a fire, so it looks like we're about to get hurt. This is not good. Looks like they took injury. The squad members start yelling and stamping, making plenty of noise. A few of the wolves run away, but others remain to attack the squad. However, the squad members have the upper hand, and they manage to kill a few wolves before making good on their own escape. We did take damage, though. We have been injured. So not the best thing to happen. Can we set up camp? Let's go ahead and set up camp. Let's tend to our wounds. Alright, so fire is extinguished. We have enough for like 1 small fire. I don't want to use both. Let's just get a little bit of fire going on. Let's go ahead and give Nadir some healing. And is anybody really that hungry? Shin is pretty hungry, so let's give Shin some food. Okay. And let's give Petra some food as well. That's pretty good. Let's look at our schedule here. What can we do for everybody? So Shin needs some rest. Which one? You're Shin, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and let Shin get some rest. -2 food. Oh. Okay, interesting. And then, who has the most energy? Nadir has the most energy, so we'll leave Nadir on guard. And then, what does talking do? Gives us that, whatever that is. Let's see. Let's let Petra rest as well. Petra needs some rest, and I think that's going to max out our food. We're not going to have any food from there. Why is the stream not looking great? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. So just Kali. What should we do with Kali? Kali has decent energy. Let's have Kali explore. Ooh, 4 food? No, better not. Let's just do guard then. Okay. Let's see what that does. Hopefully everything's okay. Far from the catastrophe, the squad members feel the ground shaking beneath their feet. An earthquake, a daily occurrence here, has been triggered in the distance. Well, that can't be good. Alright, so everybody is looking a little bit better. Everybody's kind of worn. Shin is really cold. So, that's not too great. Let's go ahead and continue our journey. We definitely need more resources. We are running very low on everything. I wonder if that's injury or just the color of their stuff. Let's see if we can go over here. I wish I could, like, turn the camera. It doesn't look like I can, sadly. Let's see what this is. We really need wood, or firewood, which I think is what this is, yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect this. Kali's energy is getting a little bit low. That's okay. We'll switch him up here in a bit. Pathfinder to final hope of my people. Ha! Who else can boast such a glorious end to their career? Well, at least you're optimistic. There seems to be a little house or hut over here. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything here. I'm afraid that we're going to run into a situation where we're gonna get attacked here. This looks like this could be an ambush. What is over here? More firewood, good. Let's go ahead. Oh wow, lots of firewood. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and grab that, Nadir. It's gonna use up a lot of energy, but that's okay. We might even set up camp here. So what is this? Charred journal. The writings of a man on the run from a pack of wolves. He did not live to write a different end to the tale, but his journal miraculously survived the acidity of the air. Very neat, very neat. Alright. So that must have been the pack of wolves that we encountered earlier. Be kind of cool, have a continuity like that through the journey. Very neat. Alright, there was more stuff back here. Our camp, let's go ahead and set up camp here, because they are freezing. Let's go ahead, get this campfire going. Okay, there we go. Got a good fire going. Kali. Is anybody hungry? Shin is pretty hungry. Let's go ahead and feed Shin. And Kali as well. Alright, and then sleep schedule Kali. You can go to bed. That will be good for you. That's Kali, right? Yeah. And then, let's see, Petra's good on that. Nadir could use some sleep. Let's let you rest. And then, let's see, what else can we do? Let's have... Who has the most energy? I guess Petra. Petra, you can stay on guard. And Shin... Let's see, if you... That's like 5 food. Like, that's way more than what we have. Or, oh, I guess... Okay, it's not 5 food. It takes away from their counter. Okay. Gotcha. So, in that case, we'll leave you right there. That won't cost you any food or energy. And it'll give you some heat. So that's good. That's what you need more than anything. So let's go ahead and do that. Can we do that? Or do we need somebody to talk to? Okay, so they have to have somebody talk. They can't just talk to themselves. They'd go insane. Okay, I get it. Let's go ahead and do that and see what happens. Hopefully it's okay if we didn't have anybody on guard. I never saw you flinch from danger, warrior. Are you never afraid? My father's father always said, he who knows no fear knows no bravery. I won't lie to you. Every time I draw my spear, terror runs through my veins. Well, at least they're honest. Okay, it's impossible to make oneself heard above the cacophony of the weather. The squad members decide to save their energy and remain silent. Alright. Okay, so now everybody is looking pretty good. Danger's average. Okay. Let's go ahead and pack up and continue. Let's keep moving it this way. So we have to be careful with our movement too. Like if we backtrack, that's going to cost us food and energy, or hunger and energy and all that. So we really have to manage ourselves well. Yep. We heard you the last time. I do wish we could look around. There's no option, it seems, to look around, sadly. It looks like we found the first town or outpost, whatever this is. Maybe this is like the checkpoint that we have to get to. Let's see what there is. Alright. The mansion. As the squad enters this surprisingly well-conserved ruin, Shin steps on a cable and a rudimentary trap which... It's a rudimentary trap which, with a muffled click, locks the front door. We are trapped. Okay, at least we're out of the elements, though. It does look like there are people up ahead, though. The scouts are locked inside the mansion. The sound of our hurried footsteps can be heard in the adjacent room. Oh boy. Well, this is going to be a fight. Oh, scary music. The Hound. Ah, it's with the people that the one guy told us about. In the corner of the dusty room are at least 24 figures dressed in wolf pelts, observing the squad, with spears and bows at the ready. Alright, we better handle this very cautiously. It's difficult to determine the exact level of their hostility. Direct confrontation is risky. The wolf-headed savages await the squad's reaction. Let's not draw our weapons because we are just in a bad situation. We don't want to escalate it anymore on our own. But we play for time. The savages calm down a little. One tall warrior orders the others to lower their weapons, then he speaks. You stand on the territory of the Hound. If you can prove the valor of your clan in one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat, you will be welcome. Well, I guess it'd be smartest just to accept. At most, one of our members will be injured, versus if we refuse, they might just attack all of us. So let's accept the challenge. The squad accepts the challenge. The tall warrior nods, satisfied. I will be your adversary. Who will be mine? This is not a duel to the death. The chosen squad member must display strategy or brute force. So, we have the audacious captain, the brutal warrior, the agile diplomat, or the subtle scout. So that could have negative consequences. The agile diplomat? Or the captain? Interesting. I feel like agility might be on our side. Let's try agility. Let's see what happens. Kali steps forward and stretches nimbly. The savage mocks the adolescent. Kali hopes to use this contempt to her advantage. Let's prepare to dodge. Let's stay on the defensive, at least for now. The squad members make ready to dodge the blow. The savage warrior launches himself as a target, but his attack is easily dodged. Draw him over towards a rotten floor ward. Let's counterattack. We have the upper hand now. Savage is struck on the head. The warrior withstands the assault well and takes a step back. Combat ends. Played that very well. Total immobilization of the adversary. The savage warrior declares forfeit, overwhelmed by the squad member's strategy. Well, that worked out pretty good for us then. Nobody got hurt, except for maybe the savage. The savages acknowledge the squad's strength. They salute them with respect and humility. The squad members are welcomed into the refuge, which suddenly takes on a warmer and more welcoming aspect. The savages and the hound prove to be amicable. The squad members can stop over here before resuming their journey. Squad is remotivated. Nice. Alright, so we can hang out here. I like how it's all dark too, they're just shadowy figures. Kinda neat. And it looks like we don't lose any energy while we move around through here. So we definitely should take advantage of that and explore this area for stuff like this. So here we have food that we can collect. Now this will still take energy, but at least it won't be too bad. Let's continue on through here. If there's anything we can interact with. The Hound, a surprisingly organized group of savages whose mystical beliefs focus on the figure of the wolf. Very cool. Let's see, so now we're over here. Let's see if there's anything on this side. Anything back here? Nope. Kind of loops back around. So I guess we can go back here in the main hall. I think this area just kind of goes in a circle. Oh, wait. Something over here. Ah. Neat. Nobody we can really interact with here, it seems. Alright, so we just gotta keep going this way. Oh, hey, there we go. Some medical supplies. We will gladly take that. Very nice. That's very useful. Alright, let's go back into the main hall here and see if there's anything on that other room that we can interact with. It's got a cool somber vibe. Okay, so this continues on. Okay, so that's good. We kind of looted our stuff. Alright, so the journey continues. Very cool. Day 15. The members of the third squad leave the mansion. The Hound waves them off. Knowing that such friendly encounters are possible remotivates the squad members, but the road ahead of them is still long. Alright, the Ash Plains. Cool, so we did a lot of cool stuff. Neat. Okay, so it's kind of like a end of the mission recap. And I guess this is like our whole journey, so as we go through everything, we have little memory. Oh, cool, and we can actually scroll over. That's neat. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. That's really neat. So the squad seeks to communicate with strangers to avoid conflict and limit damage. Their preferred methods are negotiation, discussion, and bargaining. Your squad agrees to trust others, privileging discussion, kindness, and conciliation over direct conflict. That's good. Not bad. Alright, let's continue. Day 15, 18, 19, 20. Wow. Quite a few days. Day 29. day 15. In search of the next beacon, the third squad is now crossing damp yet verdant volcanic lands. Human movement has been observed in the area. So the squad something something something. The volcanic tundra, day 29. Alrighty. So let's continue on, I suppose. Alright. And we're back to using up heat and energy, so we gotta be careful about that. What we got here? Large feathers. An enormous bird passed this way. It must be formidable indeed to survive in this environment. Squad should take care. Alright, so we got giant birds that we gotta deal with now. The volcanic tundra. According to the data collected from the other beacons, the squad should be able to find the next beacon in the vicinity. Okay. I guess that means we'll need to search around. Scouts just need to find its exact location so they can continue their quest to the Dome of Domes. Well, there's quite a few things around here, so shouldn't be too difficult. I just really wish we could look around. Something over here. Let's head this way. Might be a little bit out of our way, but we're well fed, we're pretty warm, and we have a decent amount of energy. So we're doing all right. So many places here to explore. It is kind of neat, the mechanics of this. I do like that. I guess we can't go any further that way, so that was a little bit of a waste of energy. Just keep going until we find stuff. That looks like a giant bird or something. It's a giant something. We better be careful. Cross over that? Okay, we can cross over this. That's definitely something. Let's see if we can try to avoid it. Hopefully, maybe. Not deal with that. Nope, looks like we're dealing with it. The vulture. 50 yards ahead, the squad members spy on a strange creature that looks like some kind of vulture. The creature is searching for prey, picking through the ash, disturbing burrows, and blocking their path. Alright. How will we deal with this? The creature resembles a bird the size of a man with a burnt body and scattered tufts of feathers. It walks on its wings, preoccupied by its search for food. It has not yet noticed the squad. So we can lay a trap, which will probably get us food. We can attack it by surprise. We can wait for it to leave, or we can chase it away to keep traveling. I don't know. I feel like it's not going to leave anytime soon, so waiting's probably not bad. Attacking it by surprise might give us the upper hand, but laying a trap might also be good, but we just don't have a lot of kindling. That would use half of what we have right now. We haven't done anything aggressive yet, so let's try that. Let's try to attack it by surprise. Looks like we were alright. The vulture is more vicious than they had imagined. It wounds Shin with one brutal slash of its talons and then tries to escape. Just before it does, Petra manages to block the bird's path and kill it. Squad members dissect the carcass for meat. We have food, but Shin has been injured. Let's go ahead and walk forward a little bit. See if there looks like there's more wood right here, so that's good. Get over here. Let's collect this. There we go. Alright, so we got a little bit of wood. Let's go ahead and set up camp and deal with Shin's injuries. Luckily, we did pick up some medical supplies, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get some fire. Let's go ahead and do a decent size one. That's good. That'll keep them nice and warm. Okay, Shin, you are injured. There you are. Now you are no longer injured. Let's see what we got here. Let's get some people some rest. So, who has the most energy? Kali? You are... But you just conversing. And Shin as well. You two have a decent amount of energy. Everybody else can rest. We'll use up one food. We have plenty of food. Let's do that. Danger is low. And I think the longer we wait, the higher the danger will get. Earlier today, I saw a black and white oryx. Took flight over there to the west. Do you think we could hunt them for food? Rimmies? No point hunting them. Their meat is toxic. What? Oryx meat is toxic? I've never read that in the library books. I don't know how long ago your dusty old books were written, but where I come from, we used oryx meat to poison rats. Wow, well, good thing we're not eating it. One of the squad members finds a musical instrument and strums a gentle song. Everyone is buoyed by the familiar thumb. For just a moment, the squad members can forget their worries. But only a moment. No longer, no less, no more. That's all you get. Alright, let's continue our journey. Can we open our backpack? Okay, so that kind of shows how full it is. And everybody kind of carries their weight. I wonder if people carry more stuff if that takes more energy from them as we walk through here. That would be very interesting. I like the music. The music's really ambient and good. Let's see, do we need food? How much food do we have? Won't let me open my backpack. We have 8 food. Okay, so really we don't need it. 2 energy. Let's grab like 2 of it. There. We'll leave the 3rd. We don't need a whole lot of food. Alright, so which way should we go? Left or right? I'm thinking towards the right. There seems to be a lot of stuff over here for us to explore and encounter, I'm sure. Like this right here. Whatever might it be. Medical supplies. Definitely need medical supplies. Always good to have. Here, any more food? We're overburdened. Okay, I see. So, what can we get rid of? Let's get rid of some of the food. Probably this food. And then, nobody can really carry it. Let's set up camp. Let's go ahead and eat. That way we're not throwing away food. That's kind of cool. I like how, like, the area we're in, like, we're there for all of this. Kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead and feed everybody. Everybody gets a little bit of food. And then you get some food. You need a lot of food. You have a big belly. Now everybody has food. That's good. Okay, overloaded space. Okay, that's kind of neat. Let's see, everybody gets a little bit of everything. We'll share the load. Okay, that looks good. I'm not going to worry about rest right now because everybody has a good amount of energy. We just wanted to clear up our inventory a wee bit and continue on. There's something over here to the left, so I want to check that out. Ooh, basalt fragment. Can we pick that up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll continue on. Ooh, what's over here? That kind of like grew out of nowhere. Well, I guess we can't go there. It won't let us. Darn. I was excited. What do we have here? The ruin. In an ancient village, the squad reaches a ruin buried beneath layers of volcanic rock and ash. One building seems more easily accessible than the others. We're doing okay, so let's go ahead and search the ruin. We'll take a little chance. The squad decides to search the ruin. Inside, there is a little of interest, but the stone roof provides some insulation and much needed shelter from the wind and ash. The squad members can rest here for a while and warm their bones. Yeah, let's go ahead and rest. Why not, right? Squad decides to rest in the ruin. The squad finally gets to relax a little. They lay down their equipment, stretch and settle in. They decide to remain awake and vigilant nonetheless, but the refuge provides some much needed rest. That's pretty good. The squad members begin to talk with each other. Ali guides their discussion, encouraging each member to share their feelings and listen to each other. That night, from beneath their scout masks, the sound of tears and laughter can be heard. A few hours later, the squad sets off, full of hope. We are re-motivated. Very nice. The squad is warmed up. Okay, so this is like our motivation circle. Okay, that's good to know. And the squad is rested up. Look at that. Nice. All right, we're doing good. Doing good. I think this right here is medicine. At the exit to the ruin, the squad finds fresh tracks on the ground. Probably humans who are used to walking in the ash. Interesting. So we might run into some people out here. Okay, what do we got? We can grab some medicine. Might as well. Hurt. Keep walking. Or we'll find the beacon eventually. I do like the dynamic camera views, but it does kind of suck that it's all stringent, like you're forced into it. You can't look around. It does add an element to it though of like strategy, because you can't actually see what's around you, so you kind of have to know, you know, or not know, but like take a guess and hope you choose the right path. We got some more food, that's good. I guess we're going up this way. But even with the encounters, it's really relaxed. So I do kind of like it. This is a cool game. It's beautiful. The art, it's very noir, but beautiful at the same time. Which is really cool. Uh-oh. Ho ho. That's a lot of vultures. Wow. The squad members hear sounds coming from the north. A savage, wrapped in swaths of cloth, is being attacked by 3 gaunt vultures thirsting for blood. Ugh. We got injured just fighting off one of them. We did manage to kill it, though. We befriended the savages before, and it's worked out really good for him, so letting him die might not be best, and then we might have to fight them anyway. So, let's see if we can save him. The squad decides to save the savage. The scouts launch into action and attract the vultures' attentions to them. The beasts notice their approach, but give the poor savage and adolescent no respite. So we could distract them with food, we can attack them head on or run away. I think this is probably our best bet. We have a lot of food to spare, so let's just try the easier approach. The squad decides to distract the vultures. The scout attracts the attention of the gaunt vultures by yelling and waving rations, drawing the creatures in their direction. The creatures chase them for several minutes. So we lost 3 food, which is okay. But we saved this guy. Having placed the rations on a rock in plain sight, the squad members return to the battlefield safe and sound, letting the vultures enjoy their meal. I guess we don't get anything from him. Meanwhile, the savages disappeared from the squad's sight. Well, gee, bud. You're freaking welcome. A lot of good that was. But other than losing some food, nobody got hurt. So that wasn't too bad. See what we have here. Petra is kind of low in energy. Let's go ahead and go to Shin. It is firewood, so we definitely need that. Always need firewood. Let's continue on. I kind of like this too. It's like a fun little game that's good for narrating. I don't know if I'll give everybody their own voice like we did with Ravenous Devils, but that might be something. Food, yeah, it'd probably be good to get food. We use a lot of it. Wow, we'll get it all back. Let's go ahead and grab all the food. Shin's getting low on energy. Let's go to Kali to get the last remaining thing. Our backpack is full. We cannot use anything else. Everybody's starting to get a little bit cold too, though, so it might be a good idea to set camp now. Let's go ahead and do that. Use up some of these resources we've collected. So let's get a fire going. Warm everybody up. Nobody has any real bad injuries, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get everybody fed. Yep, feed you. We can feed you. And feed you. That's pretty good. I want to keep a little bit on us. You know what? Let's go ahead and bandage you up. I mean, we have a lot to spare, so we might as well. And then let's just make sure everything looks pretty distributed. Yep. Okay. And then let's get some sleep in. These guys are getting a little bit tired. So let's let you rest and you rest. And then you two are pretty good. So let's just let you guys talk. That'll get you some warmth. And we'll confirm that. Nadir is speaking in sign language. How come you know the Pathfinder's sign language? This is what you said last time, isn't it? Yeah, it's complicated. She likes libraries, blah, blah, blah. You've got quite the vocab. Mysterious bookworm, you are well read. So I guess they'll kind of have the same conversations for a while. I wonder if that'll change. Let's see, the squad members believe that the disturbing figure they can see in the distance is a savage. The figure stands motionless for a while before running away. I wonder if it's the savage we saved earlier. Very interesting. We're being stalked. Alright, let's go ahead and break camp and continue on. What other resources can we find? I tell you what, this is my kind of survival game. It's chill, like nice and easy, and even the battles, it's like you can play it however you want. You can brute force it. You can try some diplomacy. A whole lot of options. Very, very cool. Looks like there's some stuff over here. We'll have to explore. Looks like we got tinder right here. Yep. Let's go ahead and wow, we got a lot of stuff here. Food and tinder. Let's go ahead, grab a little bit. Everybody shares. Kali, how's your energy? Yeah, we're definitely depleting your energy pretty fast. Let's go ahead and switch to Nadir. Let you grab some stuff. We'll grab the food for now. I don't think we'll need it. And if not, we'll go ahead and eat it here in a bit. But I just want to see what's down here. We'll see what we encounter. We're doing all right. We've got medical supplies, food, and tinder, so we should be okay. Even if we get into a bit of a mix-up. Wow, these vultures are freaking everywhere. Oh! It's trapped. In the middle of the tundra, a vulture screeches in pain. Closer inspection reveals the vulture is ensnared in a trap made of wooden stakes and cables and ropes. This prey must belong to somebody. Let's leave it, because we don't want to piss anybody off, and we're doing fine for food. We don't need it. Better not take any risks. Exactly. We'll leave it behind. Barely minutes later, 3 savages swathed in cloth and rudimentary camouflage appear. They head over to the trap and kill the creature. They have not spotted the squad. Okay. Should we hide or should we meet them? I feel like We've been lucky so far. Let's see, and we left the trap alone, so maybe they'll be cool with us. Let's see what they say. The squad decides to go and meet them, taking care not to surprise them. Kali talks to them as she approaches, hands in the air, followed closely by the others. The savage hunters are surprised and mystical, but far from threatening. Or mistrustful, not mystical. Mistrustful. That was loud. The squad members talk with the savages for a while. The savages tell them that they are Western nomads. Most important of all, the beacon the squad is looking for is in the middle of their camp. Well, that's good information to know. The hunters tell the squad they have to leave. A few minutes later, they have completely vanished into the bushes with their prey. Okay, so the beacon we seek is in the middle of the nomads' camp. So it would have been nice if they told us which way it is, but considering that it's kind of a linear exploration kind of game, I think if we just continue forward, we'll find it. But that worked out pretty good. We've learned a little bit. We know that the beacon is where it is. We just gotta get there. So not bad. Let's see. Petra's getting kind of cold. Everybody's getting kind of cold. So let's go ahead and break camp. And our set camp, I guess, technically. We want to get technical with terms. And let's go ahead and use... Yeah, 2 firewood should be good. That'll warm them up pretty good. Nadir, is anybody hungry? Yeah, a couple of you are hungry. You always eat. Like, you eat more food than anybody else. I guess Shin, too. We can feed you. Everybody else looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get everybody some rest. So, Nadir, you can rest. Kali, you can rest. Everybody else is good, so you guys can talk. Danger level's pretty low, so I'm not worried about guarding. We should be fine. Let's see what everybody says. I know talking isn't your strong point, so don't feel you have to keep up the conversation, Hunter. Thanks. I like company, and silence too. Tapped Shin's shoulder. Alright. Somebody managed to sneak through the camp. The worrying part, nobody saw them. Ooh. So we didn't have anybody on guard, so even though there wasn't any danger, we still got robbed. But it was only 1 food, so that's not horrible. That's you can deal with that. Let's go ahead and break camp and continue. And now we have room in our inventory to collect more stuff. So that's good. Ooh, multiple tracks. The tracks suggest a large number of people on the move. Maybe 50, perhaps even 100. Most likely nomads. So that's good. We're heading in the right direction, it seems, to find that nomad camp. We have 1 food left, so actually that might be an issue. But we just fed everybody, so we might be okay. It looks like there's some stuff up here. Hopefully everything will be alright. Yeah, that looks like the nomad camp up there. Definitely can see a lot of stuff. And people. It's cool that they're shadows. That is pretty neat. Alright, let's check this out. What do we got? We got some firewood. We don't need a lot of it. I'll take 1 of them. We really just don't need all that firewood. We need food right now, more than anything. And people are starting to get hungry, so that is a little bit worrying. Hopefully we can find more food. Let's see, can we travel over here? The stakeout. The squad stops and hides in a bush for a while. To the north, they can see a nomadic encampment. In its center is the beacon. Right? The squad has to retrieve the data from the beacon to continue its quest to the Dome of Domes. From what they can make out, there are 2 possible ways to access it. Via the camp's well-guarded main entrance, or to the left, where there is a path around the camp heading westwards. squad has a choice to make, a direct approach, whether using diplomacy or force, or a stealthy approach. Okay, so last time diplomacy worked out really good in our favor. I don't know. Considering we're low on food, let's try the diplomatic approach. So far, all of our interactions with the nomads have been very positive, so I don't see any reason why diplomatically coming to the front gate would be bad. As long as we're diplomatic about it. Hello, friends. The camp. The nomads instantly recognize the squad members as they approach. They greet them amicably and ask why they have come. Petra speaks of the beacon at the center of the camp. They need the data. It is essential for their mission. The nomads seem to understand the urgency of the squad's mission. They immediately let them pass. So that worked out really great. The fact that we didn't take their trap vulture and everything else, I think all of this has worked out in our favor. Let's see if there's anybody we can interact with. There's some stuff over here. What is this? The nomads are talking about the past amongst themselves. They recall that many years ago they visited a huge stone and glass shelter that was capable of withstanding the worst weather. Sounds like one of the domes. Interesting. Continue to search through the camp, see if we can find anything. We are losing energy and stuff still, so that's not great. Let's go ahead and warm ourselves up. We have plenty of firewood to do so. We'll keep it there. You know what? How much will that do? That'll max us out. There we go. Large fire. Everything goes up really well. Food. Who is the hungriest? Nadir looks the hungriest, but Petra also. Feed Petra. Okay. And energy and everything else is good, so let's go ahead and break camp. But that was all the food we have, so we have to find food. Otherwise, it's we're gonna start getting some health damage. Hey, we found the beacon. The squad members gather around the beacon. Each one needs a moment to catch their breath. As the beacon's data is hacked, communication is established with the operator. After a standard report, the conversation turns to the savages, the Grey people, the survivors living outside the domes. Out of curiosity, the operator asks the squad what they think of those people. So let's see. They are just people trying to survive. No more dangerous than inhabitants of the dome. They are good people. I would say all three of these are true. But let's say they're just people trying to survive, because it's been really good with us because of how we've not messed with them. But I feel like if we did, they'd be much more hostile, because they are just people trying to survive, and if we got in between that, it'd be their lives. The operator reacts pensively to this remark. The conversation ends. The squad can progress as the data has been retrieved. The path to the north takes them into a new region. Alright, let's see if we can find any food. You guys have any food? Would love some food. Can we go upstairs? We're short on rations. I don't like this at all. Yeah, me neither. Okay, doesn't look like we can go upstairs. Oh, do we even dare go that way? Nah. Let's just keep going straight. Let's go ahead and get out of the camp, and hopefully we can find some food, because Nadir's already at half hunger. So it's not looking great. Alright, so we have left the nomadic camp. And we're out of the tundra. Looks like we're now in a more volcanic, or at least volcanically active area. Lots of steam vents and the likes. So air's probably not that great to breathe. Probably pretty dangerous. Very sulfuric, I'd imagine. Fumarolas. These fissures in the Earth's crust are a telltale sign of volcanic activity. Alright. Well, it only took a geologist to know that, and I'm not a geologist, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, we figured it out. Nailed it! It's like lava flows, old buildings. I wonder if that's where we need to get to. That's kind of scary. Like right in the lava. Yeah, we definitely need food. If anything provides... Okay, the lava lake. The squad members pick their way carefully across an underground lava lake guided by the savages. Underground? Are we like in a geode? Is this inner Earth? The savages point out the safest route and lead the scouts away from the lake. And we're just lucking out with all of our decisions. The squad members thank the nomads for their hospitality and carry on their way. Their quest is far from over, and we lost it. Alright, so now back to this screen. That's pretty cool. I love this effect. This is such a beautifully visual game. So cool and very simple. Day 33, the third squad leaves the volcanic tundra guided by the western nomads who lead them in the direction of the next beacon, in the heart of the Grey Mountains. Day after day, their final objective draws closer. So we did a little bit of combat, we did some strategy, stealth, we did a little bit of everything, but definitely our diplomacy and trust are pretty up there. Very cool. I like how it recaps the day. Really neat. Alright, where will our journey take us next? Alright. What we got? Ooh, some canyons and caverns it looks like. What do we got? Day 33. The third squad climbs a glacial mountain range covered in ashen snow. The cold is biting and visibly reduced to blah 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 bare minimum something. So we're in a frozen ash tundra. Wow, that's cool. Literally cold. Alright, so we have a little bit of firewood and no food. I hope you like our last meal because I don't know when the next one's coming. Thanks, Nadir. You're so helpful and positive. Is that another beacon? That was fast. I'm imagining we're going to lose our like campfire warmth much faster here. So firewood is going to be essential. We will have to keep an eye out for that. And of course food, because we have none and we're starving. The beacon. The squad approaches the beacon after retrieving the necessary information about the next beacon. Petra opens a channel to communicate with the Citadel. After several minutes of wireless crackling, the headphones pick up the operator's voice. Petra reports the situation. The operator replies, "Hope hangs by a thread here. The population has started lighting candles to pray for your safe passage. Do you think you can make it?" I don't know. We're starving, so your guess is as good as ours. We're on the right path. We can promise you nothing. The Dome of Domes is still not in sight. We'll make it, operator, no matter what the cost is. Well, let's see. Well, this one is just pure pessimism. This one's pretty realistic. We can't promise you anything. That one's like kind of optimistic but realistic-ish. Let's keep it, let's keep like hopeful but not unrealistic. The squad expresses its confidence. The operator is unconvinced and the squad has trouble convincing itself too. The conversation comes to an end and the squad sets off after establishing the coordinates of the next beacon. Alright, let's push forward and hopefully find some freaking food, because I guess it looks like we restarted, like our stats reset. So that's good. Is this anything? It doesn't look like it. I don't want to travel off the path too much because it'll cost us dearly. Let's see. We will find food, won't we? Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll find food. Actually, yeah, we just found some food. Looks like there's some food right here. Your lucky freaking day. Congratulations. There's more firewood over there, too. So it looks like we're going to be okay. Looks like we're going to be okay. We're not great, but we're doing better than we were. Alright, what do we got here? We got a lot of firewood. Not a lot of firewood. But at least we have something. And we're going to need to break camp here real soon. Like, actually, probably right now. Because everybody's starting to freeze. Which is not surprising. It's a frozen tundra. Alright, let's go ahead. Get you guys warmed up. And you know what? We'll go for the full 3. Why not? Energy, we're doing good. Food-wise, let's feed Nadir. And Shin. You two are the hungriest right now. And then let's go ahead and continue our journey. We're back to having no rations, but at least some of us got fed. Looks like there's a little camp there too, so we'll have to check that out. Definitely want to continue to collect firewood. Let's get Petra over here. Medical supplies. Let's see. We have 3, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. I don't want to waste any more energy than we need to. Little campsite here. It's been abandoned, it seems. Maybe? The tent. The squad approaches what seems to be an abandoned camp. The tents appear old but well preserved by the cold and frost. Although some pieces of fabric have clearly been torn off, one tent in particular draws the eye. Do we search it? Let's search it. We'll be a little uncautious. Squad members head into the tent. Inside are 4 frozen bodies. The corpses lie fallen in defensive poses. They are wearing Lazarus uniforms. Kali is certain these uniforms are definitely from the Dome of Domes. The squad members are getting closer to reaching their goal. So, we can leave the bodies as they are. We can bury them out of respect. Or we can defrost them. How much would that leave us? We have 2 wood. That would use all of our firewood. I don't think that's worth it. But we can bury them. We'll at least give them the dignity of burying the bodies. The squad decides to bury the corpses. The dead deserve last rites. After a brief ceremony, the squad members don't tarry in the abandoned camp. Alright, let's continue. Push forward. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to need that 2 wood here pretty soon. Actually, there looks like there's some right there. Yeah, I think there's food right there, so we might be good with that. We're definitely going to grab this firewood. For sure. What do we got in here? 1 firewood. Wow. Alright. This looks like some mushrooms that we can go through. Yep. Got some... Oh, perfect. 3 food. Excellent. Let's grab those 3. Yeah, you got enough energy to go around. And then we're going to kind of go this way. That way we're on the right side. I don't know if this will trigger anything. It looks like it will. It's a drone. A machine. In the distance, the squad members notice a metal machine half buried in the snow. Let's go ahead and avoid it for now. We've gotten really lucky in all of our encounters, so we'll just play that one safe. They have to make some progress. Yes, yes we do. Can't stop and smell the roses at every spot we go. Alright, let's see what we got coming up here. Looks like might be more food. We're getting cold again too, so you need to be fast about this. Alright, yep, we got more food. Hello, Leaving. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead, grab this food, and let's just immediately set camp. Because they're about to freeze. Alright, so let's go ahead, feed the fire. Let's go ahead and just give it all we got. And let's get everybody fed. Top off everybody for the most part. Let's see. It's going pretty good. How goes it for you? We are doing well. Can't complain. Pretty good. Just checking out a new game. I didn't know anything about it. I had it downloaded and I was like, "Yeah, let's just blindly just play it on stream." So here we are. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful game. It's kind of a survival click choice game, I guess you could say. So I'm liking it. It's pretty fun. All right, basically everybody needs rest. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just get everybody some rest. Oh, 12 danger. Ooh. Okay, so who has the most energy? Kali. It's only going to take 1. So that'll bring that down to 6. So hopefully this is okay. Hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it so far. A trail of pyroclastic clouds glow on the horizon. The squad members watch the terrifying sight from afar. Alright, so nothing horrible happens, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead, pack up, and head out. The other thing I like about it too is it really does play well for the narration aspect of streaming. This is a perfect game to just narrate and kind of just have a chill time with. We got medical. We have 3 medical things. What do I have to reach for affiliate? So right now, I'm gonna look at it right now for you. Right now, all we have to do is get the average views up to 3. So we're at 2.12 right now. So as long as 3 or more people consistently watch the streams when we come on, we should hit affiliate pretty easily. But for now, I'm not too worried about it. You know, as more things happen, we'll get there. The squad discovers a vast valley stretching before them. To the west, they see a ruin on the mountainside. To the east, it would be possible to rappel into the lower valley, where they would be more sheltered from the wind. Yeah, let's play it safe. We're not hurting too bad right now, but safer would be nicer. As long as the rope holds and we don't fall to our death. Descent seems to be the safer option, and the squad will be more sheltered from the howling wind. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, we got down, we rappelled down, everything looks good. Let's continue on. So hopefully that means we'll be using less energy and heat being down here. And there's a big plane crash, it seems, that we can deal with. Lots of firewood, so that's good. That way we don't gain any more danger. During the night, the squad members hear a single piercing scream in the distance. The hours that follow, the silence is unsettling. Well, that's not good. Alright, let's go ahead and break camp. Continue on. Yeah, at least everybody's health is doing really good. We've made good decisions apparently that haven't turned out too bad for us. It looks like we're heading into a dead end. I wish I could look around. I wish I could see what's to our right. I'm guessing that's the way we need to go, because there's nothing over here. It's just a giant wall. I'm also worried about falling. Oh boy. Finally something bad happens. What did I miss stream when no input from you about 30 seconds? Not too much. We rested and found some supplies. But now we just ran into a bear. In the middle of the frozen lake, the squad encounters a freak of nature, a furless, gaunt bear with a disfigured muzzle. The beast calmly observes the squad and waits. So, if we run, I guarantee you that bitch is running after us, so let's just hold our ground. Let's not do anything. The squad decides to wait and see what the creature does. The bear grows impatient and begins prowling around the squad in a circle without drawing any closer. Damn. We don't have fire and we don't have food. That sucks. The fire would have been the best option. That would have warded off the creatures. So now we have to fight it. And somebody's going to get hurt. Alright. You gonna do anything? Say anything? The squad members brandish their weapons and attack the beast. A brutal battle ensues. The bear is vicious, strong, and determined in attack. The squad members are hurled to the ice and overwhelmed, but Shin manages to deliver one savage blow. With a whimper, the wounded bear retreats. So, looks like everybody took injury. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to go ahead, set camp, and handle that. Because they took a beating. Alright, good thing we kept some of those supplies. Alright, so you're good now. Ali... You know what, let's go ahead and just take care of things. Petra, let's see. Shin's our, like, main attacker person. Petra is our captain. Let's go ahead and give it to Kali, though. That's what the captain would want. Energy-wise, we're good. Let's go ahead and continue forward. That was unfortunate, but all things considered, the wood, if we had one more firewood, that would have been perfect, because I think that would have scared the beast away. Although, it would have used up all of our firewood, and we would risk freezing to death as we continue. Yes, we should find some first aid if we can. I don't know if we just need to climb up now. Do we go left, right, front, center? There's so many ways we could go. Oh, here we go. The dismal sky. The scouts see the sky darken and feel the wind grow more vicious. Something ominous is building to the east. The entrance to a mine could offer welcome shelter, but if they decide against it, they could walk down on the valley. So we could walk to the valley, but we don't, like, we have no medical supplies, we're low on food, and we have, like, barely any wood. So we risk probably running into more bears in the mine, but I almost want to take that risk. All things given, the storm sounds like it's going to be really bad. So let's go ahead and find refuge in the mine. The risk is too great to venture into the winds like that. Let's take shelter. Looks like we got some food. Dead wolf. Alright. Shin, how's your health, or energy? Your energy's kind of low. Let's get Kali to grab the rest. There we go. Let's go ahead and head inside. Campfire is getting a little bit low. So yeah, let's go ahead and warm everybody up real quick. Alright, one campfire. Two campfire. And you know what? Let's feed everybody. We have just enough for everybody. Alright, so we have nothing now, with no supplies. You alright there? You glitching out a bit? So hopefully we find lots of stuff here in the mines. It's a big gamble we're taking, but I feel like we have better chances here than we did out in the open in the storm. Oh, look at that. We're not even taking any heat loss or energy loss. That's good. Could be foreshadowing, too, though, that something bad's about to happen. Oh, wow. We're, like, way up here. Way up top view. I don't see anything glowing, so I don't think there's anything we can interact with. Let's just push forward and hopefully find something. That way it looks blocked off. Don't see anything. We're not losing any energy, actually, so let's just explore everything. Might as well, right? We're not penalized for it. Alright, continue forward. It's real ominous. It's like super quiet. Like there's no music, there's no ambient noise. Super freaking quiet. It does look like there's some kind of camp down here too, though. So hopefully we can find supplies. This is cool. I like this game. Really neat. God, the silence, it's piercing. Alright, hopefully we find some stuff down here. Oh, I saw something move. I saw something move over there. That was a little bit creepy. Pretty sure I saw something move. Or maybe it was just the way the lighting is on stuff. But here's some supplies, so that's good. Let's get some supplies over here. I think I saw supplies. Maybe not. Alright, well let's continue just to check everywhere. Uh-oh. What happened? The button. The control panel is connected to the rest of the mine and to a cache of resources. There is a button that could reactivate it. Alright, chat. This is a make it or break it. We have no supplies. And pushing this button, we can either get supplies or we could possibly run into like an ambush bear or something. I feel like this is either going to be great or horrible. Do we push the button? Leaning towards maybe pushing the button. It's tempting. I'd risk it. All right. Chat has decided we will risk it. One of the squad members presses the button. The electrical circuit crackles and jolts, and then the current flows through the system. The cache of resources opens up. Other mechanisms and bolts can be heard unlocking within the mine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope it didn't release anything into the mine. We did get firewood and medicine though. And actually, oh, we can't break camp here. Apparently, but we have medicine though now, so that's good. No food, but we're not taking hunger, so that's okay. But I'm worried now, things unlocking deeper in the mine, we might run into stuff now. Very, very nerve-wracking. The suspense. And of course there's ominous music playing now too. Ominous? 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 Ominous. That's the word I'm looking for. Ominous. I really wish we could heal because I want to get Petra healed up. We have supplies to do it now. Oh my, what the fuck is that? In the shadows, The squad finds itself surrounded by over 20 slender and shivering figures, flanked on each side. There is no way to turn back. The only way out is forward into a dark abyss. Okay, so yeah, fuck that. We're not confronting the figures. Diplomacy is not an option. Run and leap into the abyss? No, that's stupid. Scare off the figures with fire? Maybe. I feel like that could backfire. We have exactly enough wood to do it. I feel like that's the best option of all the other options. Oh, like I'm almost tempted to do this one just to see how horrible of an option it is. And firewood, that would be all. You know what? No, screw it. Let's see what happens when we confront them. That is not good. It's just cut off. Oh, fuck. What? Oh boy. Before the squad members can even make one shout, two figures grab Kali's leg with clawed fingers and drag her into the shadows. Oof. Is she dead? A piercing shriek. Good thing. You know, let's be optimistic about this. But everybody is abysmal. Like, everybody is not happy right now. Which I don't blame them. I'd shit myself and then just be depressed. The squad emerges with difficulty from the mine and comes across a more welcoming chamber. Judging from the decor, it looks like it was used as an expedition departure point. Okay, does it have supplies? Supplies would be nice. The squad searches the chamber in search of clues and resources. They find the traces of an itinerary as well as an old journal that was miraculously intact. Okay, that's good. The last entry reads, "We are leaving this mine and taking Mother with us. We can't stay here a moment longer. People are going crazy." Oh. Makes you wonder, was the shadowy figures the people that went crazy? We are going to join up with the main group who left last year, just after the catastrophe. We heard that they've settled in the middle of a desert in a huge rock with impressive facilities. The rock is called the Oasis. It is large enough for hundreds of thousands of inhabitants. It is completely autonomous and safe from the ash. The mine dwellers are really stupid to stay here. Okay, so maybe it was the mine dwellers then that we ran into. They've just been like gone crazy and became giant. My love, I leave you this journal. You will find directions to join me safely. The Oasis is an idyllic, I don't know, that word, haven of peace. I'll await you there. If the information in the journal is true, the squad could have another objective besides the Dome of Domes. That is true. If the Dome of Domes doesn't work out, the Oasis would be perfect because we got 200,000 people we need to move. They weigh up the pros and cons. The Dome of Domes exists, but access is complex. The Oasis seems to be a natural refuge. Too idyllic. You know what? Google, how do you say this word? We're gonna look it up right now because I wanna better my vocabulary. I'm pretty sure I've heard the word before. I'm just overthinking this. All right, Google. How do you say it?
Idyllic.
Idyllic. Okay. Extremely happy, peaceful, or picturesque, idyllic. Okay, we're back up. We're back up. I don't know what happened there. I apologize. Like, everything just fell. Everything just went dark for a second. So, I apologize for that. We are back, though. We're back online. So yeah, so back to the question. So, the Oasis. We don't know if it even exists. It sounds way too good to be true. And we have a mission. So, kind of going off of how I feel like our characters would act, especially after going through that insanity that we just did and losing one of our members, I think they would just want to continue, get the hell out of there, get to the Dome of Domes, and leave pipe dreams behind. So let's go ahead and carry on to the Dome of Domes. The squad decides to continue its initial quest. The Dome of Domes offers the most detailed itinerary in the squad's possession, so the members shoulder their packs and set off northwards. Alright, let's do it. Alright. We're out of the glacial plains, and where do we end up this time? Looks pretty nice. More cavernous canyons. Day 50. The squad flees the mine in the Grey Mountains, heading in the direction of the urban ruin. If their information is correct, the Dome of Domes should only be 20 days' march away. Yeah, we were a little bit too daring on that one, I think. That ended up pretty bad. But we're optimistic emissaries. I think we're going to start going towards more pessimistic after the death we just had. Was not good. Alright, continue. Where will this take us? Day 58, 59, 60... 2, 3, 4, day 64. Alright. Day 50. The third squad arrives at the outskirts of an urban ruin. Behind the chaotic mass of magma-fused buildings in the distance, they spy the massive blah 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 dome and domes. I missed it again. Alright. It's a pretty massive area. How's everybody's health doing? Are we, why is it all glowy red? Is everybody losing their damn minds? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of losing their minds. Let's do like one log on the campfire. Never mind, we don't have anything. So, what can we do? What can we do to get everybody's spirits up? Can we just talk to each other? That'll use up fire. 5 heat. I don't know, that's kind of much. Let's see, you need rest. Shin needs some rest. So we'll let you rest. You two talk together. Although, we're gonna lose heat. You know what? For now, let's just go ahead and continue the journey. We don't have any supplies, and we really need supplies. So hopefully we can find some. Yeah, Kali's death definitely was our fault. For, like, we knew what was going to happen. We knew that something, but we didn't necessarily know she was going to die. I figured she'd get injured. I'm not surprised that she died. So that was kind of us being a cheeky gamer and playing the system, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what we got here. It looks like we might have some medical supplies, maybe, or firewood. What do we got here? Food. 2 food. Well, I'll take some food. You can always use it. There's a figure down here, so this will be interesting. What they want or will do. Oh yeah, they wanted blood big time. And like I thought when we confronted them, we attacked them, or we were going to attack them. Like I thought confront, because it was the diplomatic option, was like, oh hey, we'll talk to them. And no, apparently not. Apparently freaking not. Let's see, let's grab a little bit more food. Let's switch to Petra. You grab that one, you've got some energy. And then this looks like the top of a beacon. Looks like it's like a half-buried beacon. Alright, what do we got here? The beacon. Boy, we got bad news for them. Their freaking boss is an idiot. The squad members approach the last beacon. Their expedition will soon be at an end. The Dome of Domes is behind this ruin. They are going to make it after all. They should really change it to, say, attack and not confronting, right? Alright, let's see if we talk to the operator. Radio communication is established. The operator is ecstatic at the news. He eagerly asks the squad, what must we do now? Dispatch part of the population as scouts. Don't do anything. Hang back and study the route. I think it would be good to send people ahead as scouts. That might be alright. You know, we've only lost 1 person, so, you know, hey, it's not that bad. Squad asks the operator to send only a fraction of the population. The operator is surprised by this proposal. After consideration, he accedes and announces that the Citadel will indeed send out only a fraction of the population to secure the route. I mean, that is the safest option, I feel like. That is playing the safe game. We need firewood very soon, because we're about to be very cold. I'll find a solution for the combustibles and won't let you freeze to death. Well, I don't feel like you can make that promise, but I like your enthusiasm. I appreciate it. Again, low on energy, low on heat. Petra also is injured, so she'll be very prone to death once we start freezing. Not looking great. We're so close. So far away. Alright, I really hope that's firewood over there, because we need firewood. The Urban Labyrinth. 2 paths fork away from the underground ruin. One path leads up, and the squad members sense a human presence ahead. The other path leads down, and there is no apparent company on it. You know what? Let's go towards the people. They might be able to help us out. Last time we went into a cavern, one of us died. So, let's go up. The squad decides to take the upward path. Encountering humans might give them valuable information for the next leg of their journey. I agree. I agree. And not a moment too soon, we find firewood. Oh, Petra, get the firewood, please. We really, really freaking need it. Alright, let's break camp. Let's get everybody settled in, warmed up. That wasn't a moment too soon. Alright, anybody hungry? Everybody can use a little bit of food, so that's good. There we go, everybody's fed. Alright, let's look at our schedule. Basically everybody needs to sleep. Danger's pretty low. We only have one food to lose, so honestly, everybody sleep. We need everybody to sleep. That's going to give us 9 danger points, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see what happens. After a segment of the city in the distance can be seen collapsing, the squad members notice hordes of panicking rodents and other creatures swarming away. Well, that's not good. Alright. Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't go underground, because then the collapse would fall on us. And this way, you know, we're just in the collapse. We're at the top of the collapse. Alright, but now everybody's got energy, we've got food, warmth. Alright, it's working out okay. Oh, here we go. What do we got right here? This looks like, maybe medical supplies? Nope, firewood. Definitely want that firewood. Only one, but that's better than none. 1 firewood and 1 food. Looking like good odds for us. This looks like medical supplies, yeah. Let's go ahead and take it anyway. Because we'll probably need it, especially if we run out of supplies and people start taking damage. It'll be good to have at least some medical supplies that can help buffer us not having stuff. Like, I think food is going to be the next big thing that we're not going to have. And it looks like we're getting more firewood, so that's good. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get Petra. Her energy pretty low, and then Shin as well. Nadir will have to stand watch. And looks like we might have some more medical supplies up here. I might even push it a little bit. Like, I might even have them take a little bit of health loss just to not have to use everything else. Okay, some more food. Alright, Petra, grab all the food, and let's go ahead and make camp. And there we go. Alright, so food-wise, everybody's doing okay, so I'm gonna wait on the food. Let's go ahead, get a fire going, get everybody warmed up all the way. And then Petra, I'm gonna go ahead and heal you. Just so we're good on that. Nadir, I need you to guard. And everybody else needs to rest. Okay. There we go. A trail of pyroclastic clouds glow on the horizon. The squad members watch a terrifying sight from afar. Alright. Everybody's looking alright. Energy could be better, but for now, I wonder if we can sneak in one more rest. So let's get Petra resting and Nadir resting, and then you stand guard. Let's try that. That's gonna, our danger level's getting kind of high. I'm not liking that. The squad members believe that the disturbing figure they can see in the distance is a savage. The figure stands motionless for a while before running away. Okay, so that might be like a warning for as our danger gets up there, stuff starts happening. Okay, let's go ahead and pack up. We're rested now, we're fed. Looking good. Let us continue on our journey. Like we might have a crossroads up here. We got some stuff over here. This might be medicine, maybe? The Observer. The squad picks its way through the narrow ruins. Suddenly, Kali senses eyes following the squad in the darkness. A human figure is watching them. So I don't feel like provoking will be good. That didn't end well last time. Call him over to talk. Run away and shake him off in the ruins. I mean, let's try to talk to him. What's the worst that could happen, right? You know, what, we die? The squad decides to beckon the observer over to talk. The scouts step out in the open and ask the observer to leave his hiding place to have a conversation. After a few seconds of silence, the figure slips away into the darkness. Okay, well, that wasn't horrible. I mean, at least now it's like they know we know that they're watching us. Let's go ahead and grab some medical supplies. Grab these two. You have the most energy, so you can grab both of those. Yeah, we might freeze if we don't find any wood, although we're good on heat right now, so I'm not too worried. Not too worried. What do we got over here? This might be food, maybe? Nope, firewood. Perfect. Just what we needed. Alright, let's continue on. At least with one firewood, I don't think it's going to help us that much. But, you know, it's better than nothing. It'll help keep us alive a little bit longer. What do we got over here? Oh, we got some... Oh, an attack. Suddenly, at a bend in the ruins, a group of savages appears and blocks the squad's path. Armed, the savages approach and order them to hand over any food. Let's see. So there's no reason for us to give them more food. We can give them 2 food, and hopefully that'll just let them go on their way. The squad gives them some rations. The savages snatch the food from their hands and quickly step back to safety. So we lost a little bit of food. That's fine. I'd rather have that than get into another confrontation. The destroyed drone. Here lies some Lazarus military technology hacked beyond repair by crude weaponry. The savages in the city are at war with Lazarus. Interesting. And I think Lazarus is the dome that we're looking for. That's very interesting. There we go, we found more food. Yeah, let's go ahead and have you grab it. You still have the most energy for the most part. I don't think there was anything over here. Yeah, let's keep on going. Keep on keeping on. So that worked out. You know, it took 2 food for us to deal with them, and we got 3 food back, so that worked out. Net gain. We are going to need a break for camp soon, though. Everybody's going to need some sleep. I don't like this. I don't like this. This looks like giant spider time. Not feeling it. Okay, everybody's health is good. Let's get some fire going. That'll at least get us a little bit of fire. Food-wise, let's go ahead and feed everybody. Everybody gets at least 1. And then... the deer, I feel like you have a bigger range of fullness, so we'll just keep that. And then our danger level went down, so let's go ahead and just everybody rest. It's risky, but I'd rather do that. Just get everybody with some sleep. The squad members believe that the disturbing figure that they can see in the distance is a savage. The figure stands motionless for a while before running away. Okay, that's fine. That's the usual message. We're all the way up to 45% though, so that's kind of bad. Alright. Let's continue forward. This looks like Spider Central, and I don't freaking like it. The locust's nest. The squad approaches an insect nest. Ensnared and immobilized within this giant mass is a man. He is still alive, yet pinned to the ground by a web of sticky threads and gluey secretions. Free the man and take the prey away. Free the man. Run away. Ugh. I feel like this is going to end poorly. So, let's do it. Yep. The squad decides to free the man and take the resources. The squad members gather everything possible. As the squad is running away, giant locusts extend with wings thrumming, ready to attack. Abandon the man and save the rations. Abandon everything, run away. Abandon the rations, save the man. Let's abandon the man? Maybe? I mean, do we need the rations? Let's abandon the rations, save the man. Hopefully, he will help us. The squad decides to abandon the rations and escape with the man. The locusts descend on the squad, stinging wildly. However, the squad members make a lot of noise, establishing a hasty retreat. The man is saved. Took some health damage, but that's okay, because we have medical kits. After a few moments, the man's strength returns. He thanks the squad profusely and announces that he needs to leave in order to save someone's life. He gives the squad a ration and tells each member that he is in their debt. Damn right you're in our debt. Give us everything you got. Okay, Nadir, you need health. Luckily, we have plenty of healing, so everybody can get healed. And then, Nadir, you can have some food too, because you missed the last one. Alright, let's continue, because there's nothing else we can do. Continue forward. See what this is. Hopefully we're getting near the end of the path, and hopefully this is wood. No, it's freaking medical supplies. Shin, you grab these. There we go. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, we're short on everything, man. Rations and heat. Hopefully we find wood soon, because we're gonna start freezing if we don't. Ironically, in a volcanic world. Let's see, is this firewood? Please tell me it's firewood. No, it's food. Go ahead and grab it. Yeah, we're all gonna start taking damage here pretty soon. Because we have no heat. Petra's gonna start losing health. Shin's gonna start losing health. Everybody's gonna start losing health. Ain't great. It's not great. Alright, looks like we're kind of finding our way out of the ruins. And there's a lot of people here, so this could be a good sign. We definitely need a rest though. Like we are not doing great. Not doing great. No firewood. We have food at least, so let's go ahead and eat. And I guess everybody sleep. Our threat level reset, so we can afford to stupidly do this. They're gonna lose heat though, because we have no fire. But at this point, I'm okay with that. It's whatever. How'd their health do? It's impossible to make oneself heard above the cacophony of the weather. The squad members decide to save their energy and remain silent. Cacophony? Is that the word? I don't know. Okay, everybody is freezing. That's great. Let's continue. We have medical kits, so we can afford to do a little bit at least. An armed patrol passes. Among them is a savage who closely resembles the figure they encountered earlier. He points to them and the patrol greets them amicably, then leaves without further ado. Well, that was fucking useless. Saved your life for nothing, huh? Oh. At least we're surviving for the most part. Don't see any supplies that we can grab, so that kind of sucks. Really need to rest. We need to eat. We have no food. You know what? We're just going to truck it on. We're going to take the health damage. We have 3 medical kits. So we can heal ourselves one time to get through this, and hopefully it's just enough to pull us through. The scouts pass a shack. Inside, a savage waves at them. It's the man the squad saved from the locust nest. He invites each one in to dinner. An old woman inside smiles at them as she prepares a fragrant stew. Hell yes, we're taking the invitation. We are starving, we are tired, we are cold. The meal is a festive one. The savage tells them an interesting story. To the northwest, there is a tower in the middle of nowhere, emblazoned with the same symbol that he sees on the squad's equipment. When the meal is finished, the squad members pack up to resume their journey. So we're sated in hunger, we're warmed up, and we're remotivated. That's good. Losing the supplies to save him just saved us. That was good. We'll need to sleep soon. But that was a really good save right there. Still going to use the tactic of using the medical supplies to keep us going. We're going to just not sleep or anything until at least we get through here. Hopefully it's enough to get us to the next zone. That would be nice. Once everybody is like down to mid-health, we'll go ahead and heal everybody. But we just need to get through here pretty fast. I think we're gonna make it. That's a big-ass tower. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna make it. Ooh, there's a campfire right there. Can we like warm up by that? That sucks. Too bad we can't like get some ambient heat from that. Warm us back up. Alright, everybody's kind of half health now, so let's go ahead, heal everybody up. Alright, so 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. So this hopefully will give us enough of a boost to keep going. I don't know how fast we're losing the health, but we are losing the health. I mean, we could sleep too, but I think our danger level's pretty up there. I mean, I guess we would lose health slower if we're rested. So we can maybe try that. Let's see if we can do that. Just everybody take a nap. Yeah, danger level's non-existent, so heck yeah. Let's just all rest. That's going to bring it up a wee bit, and then in the distance a vast chunk of mountainside collapses with a deafening roar, providing the squad with a worrying reminder of the Earth's instability since the cataclysm. Alright, so that like barely got us rested up. We can do it one more time without the danger level getting too crazy. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's rest up one more time. We're going to be starving now too, though. Yeah, so same thing. Alright. Let's continue. So now at least we'll just be starving and cold instead of tired and cold. I can't tell if they lost health as well or not. I feel like they might have lost health. Please tell me we're near an area. Yeah, we're short on everything, man. We're short on freaking everything. We have nothing. Oh boy. Please tell me this is the next area. Cutscene, something. There we go. Alright. The king of the free. The squad members are invited into a circular chamber beckoned like a throne room. A stern-faced man stands bolt upright and steps forward from the back of the chamber to shake the hands of each squad member. His handshake is firm, yet welcoming. He invites them to sit with him. Yeah, let's sit with him. He introduces himself as the King of the Free, unifier of the Grey people from all horizons. He lays out his objective. He wants to shelter his subjects inside the Dome of Domes, currently occupied by a courtier of old world aristocrats, the Lazarus governors. Okay, so there's a conflict of interest here, because we're trying to get in there too, the right way, but it might benefit us. Petra suggests the squad's objective is similar: to find shelter for the Citadel's inhabitants, as Dome KM3 is about to collapse. The king expands upon his problem. Capturing the Dome of Domes would not be an issue given the number of troops he has at his disposal, but getting the dome's IT and aerological systems to work would be far beyond his means. However, the squad and the Citadel's population have the skills to save his people. Okay. In exchange for technical assistance and advice in conquering the Dome of Domes, the King of the Free would be proud to take in the squad and the whole population of the Citadel. With calm determination in his eyes, he patiently awaits the answer of the squad. I think that's an excellent idea. Like, we get military power from the King of the Free, and we help him and his people in the Dome. Basically, we both help each other. I don't see how that could be a problem, unless he double-crosses us. The squad agrees to help the King of the Free. Smiling warmly, the king rises up with a dignified joy. He orders his guards to make some quarters ready for the squad while he rustles up everything needed to celebrate this occasion. We were dying, and hopefully this should have saved us. The squad has formed a new and important ally, someone calm and generous. So we think. During the evening, the King of the Free asks the squad for advice. His people are warriors. War is their way. But perhaps there are other means. Yeah, there's diplomatic ways of doing things. We're good at that. It's only worked 95% of the time. He asks the squad members what they think. Should they continue with the assault or try to reason with the governors? I mean, anytime we can use diplomacy in this world, it's better, because apparently humanity is suffering. Humanity is dying. So, honestly, the more of us we can help, the better. At the same time, it's more mouths to feed, so I don't know. Let's give or take. The squad members offer to become negotiators. The King of the Free is perplexed. Oh, hang on. I had a yawn. The King of the Free is perplexed at first, but he takes some time to think things over and weigh upon both sides of the situation. If he can avoid the bloodshed of his people through diplomacy, then it's worth a try. He embraces Petra, clasping her warmly in his arms for a moment before releasing her for the sake of decorum. If peace can be found, he will be eternally grateful. The squad could prove to be life-saving in more ways than one. Hell yeah. Tomorrow, the squad will go to meet with the Lazarus governors in search of a solution for peace. All right. Nice. All right. And we're still dying. Everything still sucks. Let's see if we can at least make it to this drone, it looks like. Peace in the dome. In awe, the squad members step towards the Dome of Domes. They wait on the bridge that connects the outside world, their gigantic future refuge, even more awe-inspiring than the Citadel. A punny, twisted man with a rectangular face exits the Dome of Domes dressed in traditional Lazarus uniform. Accompanied by a military drone and ready to act, he stepped towards the squad. The squad members and the governor strike up an intense discussion. The squad members argue their case well, and the governor appears to acknowledge the strength of the savages' army. He accepts that his population is in peril. By rejuvenating their population with savage and citadel inhabitants, their chances of survival will be increased exponentially. Okay. The governor welcomes the squad, the savages, and the citadel's population into the Dome of Domes, but on one condition. The squad must take responsibility for the consequences of their people's arrival from the citadel. Come what may, before the end of the conversation, he asked the squad how best to limit conflict. Let's see, the populations will be kept separate and split up according to their skills. So a class system. The populations will settle in waves, so kind of equal opportunity, but first come, first serve. Savages, governors, and citadel populace will each have their own district. So that'll be like, not really racism, but like groupism, I guess you could say. So everybody's gonna be grouped up. I feel like the first and last ones are gonna be are gonna have the most heated stuff. I feel like the population settling in waves, although it might not be as efficient, is gonna be the most fair, because the other two are gonna kind of pit the populations against themselves. I think settling in waves will be the best. Let's see what that does. Pepperoni and mint chocolate chips. That's an interesting mixture there. The squad's cautious proposal satisfies the governors, but the savages are not happy. The gradual influx of refugees in waves will lead to them growing in numbers on the outside of the dome. However, the savages finally agree and accept that their time will come, but when? The squad contacts the citadel, informing them of the situation and advising them the path to follow. All right. Let's see how the story goes from here. As they prepared the great exodus, the citadel population decided to dispatch a vanguard composed of the most vulnerable among the population, guarded by elite pathfinders. Under-equipped, the vanguard suffered heavy losses during the journey, but it held the standard of a hopeful people high. The vanguard reached the region of the Dome of Domes in 100 days. The vanguard arrived in a dome governed by the King of the Free. The king was worshipped by his people almost like a god, and he had become more despotic over time. The squad managed to make him keep his promise despite his authoritarianism. He accepted, but on one condition. In order to stay in the dome, the vanguard, the squad, and KM3 had to recognize his superiority and submit to his authority. I guess that's kind of fair. The vanguard reluctantly agreed to the demands of the King of the Free. All bowed down to his authority in order to guarantee refuge in a secure dome. By the time the remainder of KM3 arrived, society inside the dome had become a feudal monarchy, with serfs living in slave-like conditions and savage lords dominating the population. Ultimately, the squad bought their safety at the cost of their freedom and honor. They achieved their objective, but were left an overriding sense of bitterness. Yeah, he does seem like a dick. Wow, that's a lot of freaking endings. The serfs. Wow. Game time 2 hours and 13 minutes. That's pretty crazy. All right. Well, that was, what was this game called? That was Ashwalkers, a survival journey. That was actually really cool. I really like that game. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it as well. We might periodically come back to this and see if we can get the different endings. We kind of played it very diplomatic. I feel like what we choose at the end there, those other two options, I feel like that would have drastically changed the ending we got. But that was really cool. I enjoyed that. Yeah, we can definitely play more of it. We'll I forgot what game was it. Sunday Fun Day. It's either gonna be Saints Row or there was another game I wanted to play. But maybe Wednesdays. If I stream, because Wednesday's not a scheduled day. I just happened to stream tonight. But if we stream again on a Wednesday, we'll make that an Ashwalkers stream day. I liked it. I thought it was really cool, and it wasn't that bad. It was 2 hours to basically do a full playthrough. We only lost one person, and it was because we made a stupid decision. We knew that something bad was going to happen. So I feel like that wasn't that bad. We did a decent playthrough. But yeah, but I guess we'll go ahead and end it there. That was fun. That was actually really fun. I enjoyed that. The graphics are beautiful. The art style is really cool. The concept is pretty decent to do. So overall, I like that. That's really cool. But yeah, that was Ashwalkers: A Survival Journey. And we'll definitely have to play it again. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, for hanging out. Hope you liked it. I know I did. And just thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I think this was a really fun stream. We had a lot of people on earlier before the internet took a shit. That was kind of annoying. But yeah. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.